Hello guys, I'm Jayakumar. In this video, I'm going to say about configuration of static routing. So in this video, we're going to take three LANs. So now we're going to take routers. So router 0, router 1, then router 2. Next we're going to take switches. So going to take 2950 switches. Switch 0, switch 1, then switch 2. Next we're going to take end devices. So PC0, PC0, then PC1, then PC2. Next we take a laptop 0, laptop 1, then laptop 2. Next we arrange the delete this. So next we arrange the components. Before that we connect these components. So we connect PC0 to switch 0. Next laptop 0 to switch 0. Next switch 0 to router 0. Next we have to connect PC2 switch 2. Next we have to connect laptop 2 to switch 2. Next we have to connect switch 2 to router 2. So we have connected the two LANs. Next we are going to connect third LAN. So PC1 to switch 1. Next laptop 1 to switch 1. Next switch 1 to router 1. Now I arrange all the components. So now I have to connect. Now I have to give a IP configuration to all the end devices. So I have to give a IP address to the PC0. So go to desktop, then go to IP configuration. Give IP address as 192.168.1.1. Then subnet mask will automatically come. Then IP default gateway is 192.168. 192.168.1.3. Then close this. Then go to laptop 0. Then give IP address to this. So IP address is 192.168.1.2. Then subnet mask. Then default gateway is 192.168.1.3. Then close this. Now we're going to give a for LAN 2. So go desktop, then IP configuration, then give IP address as 192.168.2.1. then subnet mask, then default gateway as 192.168.2.3. then close this. Then give IP configuration to laptop 2. Go desktop, IP configuration, give IP address 192.168.2.2. then subnet mask, then default gateway is 192.168.2.3. then we have to give a IP address configuration to the third LAN. So go to PC1 and go to desktop, then IP configuration, then IP address I have to give it. So 192.168.3.1. then subnet mask automatically come. Then default gateway as 192.168.3.3. then close this. Then go to give to laptop 1 IP configuration. So go to desktop, IP configuration, give IP address as 192.168.3.2. then subnet mask part will come, then default gateway is 192.168.3.3, then close this. Next you want to give a IP configuration to the routers. So go to router 0, then go to configuration, then go to fast ethernet 0 by 0, then give IP address as 192.168.1.3, then subnet mask will come, then go give turn on the port status, then close this one, then go to the router 2 and give same as the router 0, then go to configuration, then go to fast ethernet 0 by 0, then give IP address as 192.168.2.3, then give subnet mask, then turn on the port status, then close this, then go to router 1, then go to configuration, then go to fast ethernet 0 by 0, then give IP configuration as 192.168.3.3, then give a subnet mask and turn on the port status. So next you have to connect these routers. So first you have to connect router 0 to router 2. So router 0 to router 2 we have to connect. So the serial port for router 0 is serial port 2 by 0 with the clock speed, clock rate. Next for router 2 it's serial port 2 by 0. So we have to give a IP configuration to the serial port serial 2 by 0. So go to router 0, then serial 2 by go to 0 2 by 0, then give IP address to this. So IP address is 192.168.4.1, then give subnet mask, then turn on the port status, then close this, then go to router 2, then give the go to the serial 2 by 0, then give 192.168.4.2, then give subnet mask, then turn on the port status and close this. So now we have to go to the connect the router 2 to router 1. So connect router 2 to router 1. So now we have to give a serial port IP address to the router 2. So go to the router 2 and go to configuration, then go to 3 by 0, then give IP address 192.168.5.1, then subnet mask, then turn on the port status, then close this, then give IP address to the router 3 to the serial port serial 2 by 0, 192.168.5.2, then subnet mask, then turn on the port status. Then we have to connect a router 1 to router 0. So router 1 to router 0, we have to connect give a IP address to the serial port 3 for the 3 by 0 for the router 1. Go to router 1, then go to configuration, then go to the 3 by 0 serial 3 by 0, then give IP address as 192.168.6.1, then go to give the subnet mask, then turn on the port status, then I have to give a router 0, then go to configuration, then go to serial port 3 by 0, then give IP address 192.168.6.2, and then give subnet mask, then turn on the port status. So I have to give a 192. Okay, 192.168.6.2 to subnet mask. Enough, turn on, then close this. So now we have to now we run the package. So now we run package PC 0 to laptop 0, successful. Now we run the package from PC0 to PC2. It's failed because we are just connected the right routers but not the interconnection. We have to interconnect these LANs. So now we go to the router 0, then go to static, then give network as a 192.168.2.0, then subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Then I have to give a next hop. So I have to give a next hop as 192.168.4.2. Then give add. Then close this. Then go to the go to the again. Then give static. Then go to network again. Then give 192.168.3.0. Then gives mask as 255.255.0. Then go to next hop. Then give a 192.168.6.1. Then give add. And then close this. Then go to router 2. Then go to static. Then give the network as 192.168.1.0. Then gives mask as 255.255.255.0. Then give next hop as 192.168.4.1. Then add it. Click add. Next we have to give a again. So give 3.0. Then give here a 5.2. Then click add. Sorry, I have to add a 5.2. Click add. Now it's added. Then close this. Now we have to give a go to the router 1. Go to static. Then give a network as 192.168.1.0. Then give subnet mask as 155.255.255.0. The next hop is 192.168 192.168.6.2. Then click add. Next we have to change the again because 2.0 they have to give a 5.1. Then click add. Then now it's added. Then we run the again run the package from PC0 to PC2. It's failed. So again we run the PC0 to laptop 2. It's failed. Then double click this one. It's successful. Now we run the again PC0 to PC2. Successful. Now we run the PC1 to PC0. It's successful. Now we run the run from laptop 1 to laptop 0. So it failed. Double click this one. It's successful. Next we run the PC2 to laptop 1. It's successful. That's all guys. This is the LAN configuration of static routing using with the three LANs. That's it guys. Thanks for watching.